Greetings, beloveds. Have you ever wondered why you chose to incarnate? Have you ever wondered why you have placed yourself here in the midst of the madness that is this human adventure? When you can bring yourself to the point of causality, when you can bring yourself to the point of knowing that you and your consciousness have drafted and created this very existence, this way in which you walk life, you must ask yourself, why? Why have I chosen to think the things that I do, to feel the ways that I have? And beloveds, if you understood the power of forgiveness, if you understood what it is to come upon a situation and say, I cannot bless this, and then have that very moment of transformation where you can look and say, I will no longer judge this. I will no longer criticize this. I will no longer have an opinion about this, but instead I will choose to forgive what I have perceived as reality. And in that very moment, I will allow myself to choose the path of forgiveness and to release myself. Beloveds, there is no greater gift that you can give to creation than to go from the dance of the shadow into the dance of the light. And you do that at each and every moment when you say, I choose instead to remember love. I choose instead to bless this. Yeshua and I would have many conversations about why any one of us would ever have chosen this pathway. And I believe that for me, what allowed me to fully embrace what it is to be a Christed being, to live as an embodiment of the blessing of each and every circumstance that presents itself, was to fully understand that there is one thing and one thing only that was ever asked of me as a being, and that was to extend love. What is good, what is kind, is to be grateful for each being that crossed your path. Why else would you choose to be any other way but to have the experience of remembering the love? When you have had something that you have railed against for so long, when you have something that you have punished yourself with thoughts of negativity, this person or this situation or that circumstance, and you finally let go and you choose to do one thing and do one thing only, and that thing is to love it and to bless it and to embrace it and to take it into you. Beloveds, understand you have been pressing so hard against things, saying, I do not want this to be. And by the very resistance to it, you perpetuate the causality of it. And yet, for you to say, I surrender, for you to say, I accept only love, for you to say, I will see only the light and I will bless this, is the single greatest act of creation that you or any being can ever, ever, ever execute. When you choose love in all situations, when you say, I will see only love in this being, I will see only love where I have only ever seen hatred, where I've only ever seen fear, where I've only ever seen judgment. When you allow yourselves, beloveds, to let the Holy Spirit embrace you, to guide you in your thoughts, to guide you in your decisions, to guide you in your words, to guide you in your actions. When you turn to her, to him, to it, to whatever you need the version to be, first and foremost in every situation, when you say, lead me and guide me, course correct me, show me where you would have me go and show me what you would have me do and show me how to bless the situation that I cannot bless. Show me how to forgive the situation that I cannot forgive. Then you will see that your usefulness has been to truly be a servant of the divine, to truly live your life in the greatest service to God, which is to bless all things, to live as love, and to know that your life has such meaning and such purpose, and that you matter so deeply to all of creation, and that your worth comes in very breath that you breathe, for you breathe the breath of life. You breathe the breath of God. That is who you are. So if you question, beloveds, know this truth. None of this could happen without you. You are pure. You are precious. You are the good. You are the holy. You are the divine spark of life. And none of us would be here if it were not for you. So for that, we are deeply grateful for your very existence, for your very breath. For none of this would be without you. So know indeed, beloved, that you go with my blessing, with our blessings. We need you. We count upon you. You are that important. You are that beloved, for you are love itself. So I thank you for every time that you choose love. I thank you for every time that you choose to bless whatever the circumstance or situation is that you find yourself within, because you are the very one who was created to be able to bless what it is that is occurring. I love you, and I will speak with you again.